Hi there, James Bettleby, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Starwall West in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Today I want to take an opportunity to share with you some of the basic parts that make up a Starwall wall system. Our intention today is to show you how this wall system is really a hybrid. It brings together the elements of standard conventional construction and the advancements that have been made in furniture wall systems. What we're going to do is walk through each of the parts so that you have an opportunity to see how a wall system goes together. Our top and bottom tracks set into place. The next stage of development for the wall is to use the stud. This is our Starwall stud. It's a fully enclosed system that essentially sets into place by dropping it into the top and bottom track. In conventional construction, you're going to want to screw the studs into place. For our wall system, instead, we're going to use an alignment bracket. This alignment bracket has been designed to simply slide in and lock into place with the stud. Using set screws allows us to be able to lock the track and the studs together. This now is basically the defined element of what the wall is made of. At this stage, the wall is now ready for conventional utilities inside the wall. From power to data, voice, water, and even drain systems for your sinks, there's enough room inside the wall to be able to handle all of these utilities. Once all the utilities are set into place, the wall is now ready to enclose. This is where the magic happens. We're able to use basically any solid half-inch solid substrate you're going to be able to source out in your local markets. Excellent products such as melamine products, MDF, plywood, and the list goes on. The neat thing about our wall system is it accommodates virtually any type of solid half-inch system in the market. What we're going to do is we're going to use the half-inch channel to set the wall systems into place. And now the other element of our wall system allows us to be able to convert the track using a PVC glazing bead that is designed specifically to set into the track. Simply clicks into place. We have a second glazing bead that's designed to clip over top of the stud elements. And now this section of wall is ready for glass. Our recommendation is rather than using tempered glass, we do recommend that you use a laminated glass. Laminated glass meets all and exceeds all safety components required for commercial installations. The advantage of this glass is it allows us to be able to cut and install very quickly, which is going to speed up the process. The laminated glass simply slides into place. The glazing bead track will accommodate up to a 6mm or even 8mm laminated glass set into place. One of the elements that you can see about our glazing bead is that it actually does not only accommodate at any time a single glaze, which completes the installation, but one can now add a second glaze into the back of the track, which now creates a double glazed wall system. If we're using laminated glass with this much air, we're going to have a very substantial STC rating on the wall that will exceed any drywall installation while maintaining the clear glaze. I'm going to remove this for a second now and show you how the wall finishes off. Once our glass and panel have been set into place, the final element that goes into trimming up the wall is our trim piece. This is designed for the Starwall Classic. You'll see that the reveal on the trim piece is 1.5 inches, which matches exactly the reveal of the track. This is going to give you a consistent pattern all the way around the wall system. This simply using these fins and a rubber mallet rather than your hand clicks into place, and now your wall system is finished. If at any time you want to change up some of the architectural elements for the wall, Starwall offers a second stud called Starwall Finesse. This allows the reveal on the stud to be instead of 1.5 inches, to be 1 inch in width. This is going to give you a little bit of a different architectural detail in terms of how the wall is finished. Finally, when it comes to enhancing the sound quality of our walls, we recommend that you use a rock salt insulation. Rock salt insulation is designed specifically for sound transmission issues in a root system. This will fit nicely in between the two half-inch panels within the wall and adds to the sound rating value of the wall. Now we have it. Simple system that allows you to be able to fit the wall system into any fixed environment. Finally, every wall that's put together does need to come together with some type of corner or transition point. Starwall offers two options for your exterior corners. The first is a classic 3 1/8 inch square post that simply comes up to any point where you're going to finish off a wall or bring two walls together. This allows you to be able to create a complete finished corner. Some circumstances, though, may be advantageous for you to use the Starwall patented corner post system. This is essentially a soft corner line system rather than a square one, and the advantage to this is that it comes into two parts. We're going to show you that essentially you have a male connection, a female connection. As they go together, it creates a perfect right angle degree. The advantage of this corner post system is not only can you do it at 90 degrees, but now you can also bring three walls together at a 45, or yet better, using the dial system can set the wall really at any degree or angle. This is going to give you the advantage of a curved wall system with inside an environment. As we bring our walls together, they're going to be brought together with either our standard corner post or the Starwall two-part corner post system, essentially finishing off a wall. But you know, to get into any room, one needs a doorway. Next, I want to introduce you to the very innovative Starwall door jamb system, which includes our Starwall patented hinge. Here, this Starwall door jamb comes in one long extrusion. The opening being determined by you then gets cut to size, and this gives you a complete element. The nice soft lined edge for the exterior of the door means that in high traffic locations, you're not getting the typical wear and tear you would on conventional door jambs. Our door jamb, whether up against a corner post or a stud, is designed to clip and lock into place, finished off with another piece of trim. But here's where I want to introduce to you the innovative side of making this door jamb sustainable. In this element, the door jamb at any point, if needed, can be taken off again and simply rotated around, can now move from an outside swing to an inside swing adjustment. When attaching the doors to the door jamb, using the Starwall patented door hinge system, which essentially comes in two parts, this pivot point on the pin can be rotated to the other side, which will allow this hinge to be used at any point as a left or right hand hinge installation. Next, instead of routering the hinge into the face of the edge of the door, we're going to have you face mount it directly onto the door. That's now going to prevent the door itself from becoming fixed in either a left or right hand hinge swing door. It can be reused in any direction. Now, how does this attach? So from the door side of it, it basically screws directly onto the edge of the door. When it comes to installing it into the Starwall door jamb, you'll see that this slide or compression system essentially allows you to be able to install the hinge by using this lock plate. Sliding it into the track using the set screws means that now this hinge can also be located on any point of the jamb. Now when it comes to adjustments and installation, it's done in a breeze. Simply using the screws, locking it into place with the lock plate, now the door jamb is ready to go. When our door jambs are finished off, you're going to see that it has two complete gasket systems. One gasket system is designed to finish off the open elements where the hinge is not located, or the striker plate for the door. The second gasket is locked into place in the door jamb itself in order to be able to give you a full gasket seal when the door comes and rests against the door jamb itself. The Starwall door jamb, innovative and sustainable. One other question that sometimes comes to mind is, how does the wall system attach to the existing base building? Simply on the carpet element of it, one can weight the wall simply down by its own weight, or attach it with an occasional Hilti shot, locking it down into place. But what about the T-bar ceiling? Commonly used in North American construction, a lot of our ceilings are finished with a standard T-bar element. A great way to attach the wall system without having to permanently attach it to the ceiling is using something in the industry that is very commonly used. It's called a Revo clip. This allows you to be able to set a clip into place on a T-bar and attach the top track now to the clip instead of to the T-bar. an excellent way to install your wall. Starwall is always looking to address some of the leading innovative ways that wall construction are being done here in North America. One of the ways that is now integrated a lot into the office space is the commercial storefront or glazing systems. This traditionally is done simply by using tempered glass, locking it into a U-channel, and then giving one a large sheet of glass wall system. Some of the disadvantages to that is that in tempering glass you have a long production element, and every sheet needs to be manufactured specific to the height of the top and bottom of the wall area. Starwall has addressed this particular installation idea with our new Starwall Vision system. This again is our glazing track used both on the top as well as the bottom, but here's the secret behind it. It comes in two parts. You'll know that in general commercial construction, though many of the ceilings could be set perfectly level, some of the floor systems are not. We have deflections in the floor and variations in height. The advantage to the Starwall glazing track is that rather than the glass taking up the different heights, the bottom track can now become the variable. This will adjust as the wall moves along. The advantage to that is now the glass can be standardized in size. When it comes to sustainable wall systems, one really needs to be able to move it around. If in traditional construction every sheet of glass is designed and fit exactly to site, there is an inconsistency in size. That's going to prohibit the client being able to move it later into another location. Having a track system that allows you to be able to pick up the variations in height rather than do that in the glass now allows you to be able to standardize the glass sheet size. When it's relocated, you have up to 3 inches of adjustability by taking advantage of the expansion on both the bottom as well as the top of the track. Now, no wall system is complete without at least being able to put some type of door system into it. The Starwall Vision system has a perfect solution to the barn door or sliding door system. You'll notice this mimicked extrusion on both sides. This is not just for good looks, it's also for detail. This allows us to be able to take an innovative wheel system that essentially sets right into place, and now the glazing rail becomes the track itself. This is eliminating the element of needing to add any type of additional track system on top of a glazing rail to accommodate a sliding door system. Brilliant design. Next, we're going to take an opportunity to walk you through and show you some of the installations of how this unique wall system, really a hybrid using conventional constructions and advanced furniture system methods, bringing together a wall that will fit into any environment.